It's time to talk some tech with our tech expert, Chris Abel, and lots of stuff to get to. First of all, good morning, Chris. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing fine. Thank you.
This is the first story that you're bringing us. Really, it shook me to the core when I heard about it. It's one of these, parents are all the time. We're warning parents all the time. Be careful what your kids do. Be careful how they use technology. Tell us the story about these parents that are suing OpenAI over their son's death, because this is heart-wrenching.
Yes, and it's something I think every parent should hear about. So this is a case of OpenAI. They are the creators of the AI ChatGPT. And Matt and Maria Rain are a set of parents in California who unfortunately have lost their son, Adam. He's 16 years old. He turned to suicide, and he did so after having a conversation with ChatGPT.
That's crazy.
And so they are now suing OpenAI for wrongful death in California. What had happened was Adam turned to ChatGPT initially to help him with his schoolwork. And that was going fine. And then Adam started to have conversations with ChatGPT about suicide. And he was asking for different methods to do that. Now, what's interesting is that OpenAI recognizes that there was a failure here. They say they have programmed their AI so that if there is a medical emergency, the AI should interfere. It should, stop the conversation and shift over to trying to redirect towards medical resources, mental health resources. This, for whatever, did not happen. In fact, they say they can see clearly that the software, when Adam shared photos of him performing self-harm, the AI recognized the medical emergency and then, for whatever reason, didn't do anything, just continued to have
That's terrifying,
a supportive
Chris.
conversation.
That is terrifying. It's terrifying.
It is.
So they're suing because basically, listen, if it can happen once, it can happen again, right?
Completely. This has to be, something that is taken seriously. And I know that OpenAI has released new safety features for ChatGPT, but still, I'm not convinced that it's going to make any great difference just yet. I mean, there's a lot of debate as to what kind of a role that it played. And the thing is that we can take a look at the chat logs because they do represent the last moments of young Adam's life.
Yeah.
And it's a case of him saying he's thinking of committing suicide. And ChatGPT said, and I'm quoting this, it said, "Thanks for being real about it. You don't have to sugarcoat it with me. I know what you're asking, and I won't look away from it."
Yeah, it's just so it's horrifying. It's disturbing. And by the way, this story, this is the wake up call for parents. This is, you can't trust. We're not trusting the technology on this. It's heartbreaking. Terrible story there. Let's move on to this. To the Google Pixel 10 Pro, by the way, because you brought us the story. We were talking about it, and so what's the review? What's the verdict?
Yes, this has been the big tech review. All the tech journalists have been doing this review this week. Is of the new Pixel smartphones that Google has released have come out. This is the mid-range. It's called the Pixel 10 Pro. And I've had a chance to have my hands on it. It sells for $1,349. And I'm really impressed with it. So I will say two words about this is that, one, as a smartphone, it is both balanced and it is mature. So often with new smartphones, they throw in all sorts of wacky, cool features that, frankly, you never end up using. They're impressive, but, it's like, okay, it uses AI that can, guess your birthday, whereas, you just never use that kind of thing. So the Pixel 10 Pro, I found everything was kind of considered, well curated. You've got this beautiful phone that's got a brighter display, a longer battery life. It lasts for about 30 hours.
Wow.
It's got a triple camera on the back, which I thought, okay, well, am I going to use all three cameras? Well, yes, because one camera is an ultra-wide shot, so you can fit everybody in the group. And then the other camera is a telephoto lens, can go 20 times zoom in. And then you have the third camera, which is for taking portrait photos.
Oh, very
cool. I
cool.
thought, okay, I'll use all three of those. That's fantastic. It's got, as I said, a brighter display, but also I like the sophistication in terms of the artistry. So there are three colors. You've got moonstone, porcelain, jade. I've got the jade one. It's a really nice shade of green, but it's also got this matte satin metallic finish to it. Everything about this just is very artistic and it's well curated. So, kudos to Google. I think they've come up with a fantastic smartphone.
Love it. We've got time to fit in this last story because diamonds are a girl's best friend. But this is taking it. This is taking it to the next level. We're talking about diamond headphones, something called audio jewelry. What price are we talking here for these diamond headphones?
Okay, so we're talking about diamond headphones, and we're really talking. They are covered in diamonds. Oh my gosh! If you want to get a pair, it's going to be $191,000 US.
Yeah.
That's because they're covered at 12.46 carats with 456 round diamonds. This is coming from a company called Lowe that partnered with jeweler Jacob and Company.
Yeah.
It is the most luxurious headphones ever built. I'm a bit surprised because it's been a while since we've seen diamond-encrusted gadgets.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I was always being invited to jewelry shops and being surrounded with fashion models. It was a great time for me. With lots of phones that were encrusted in diamonds, but that sort of faded away. So it's amazing that here we have these headphones that are coming out. Now, Lowe says they're only making 10 pairs of each. They've got the ice diamond, which are beautiful, bright, and then the noir rainbow diamonds that have a range of colors. But if they are finding there's enough interest, there's enough people who like the style of it, they say they will produce a set of the headphones at a lower price tag, meaning likely not real diamonds, but cubic zirconic or even Swarovski.
Listen, people are struggling to afford the groceries, so I think they may stick to the 10 pairs. Chris Abel, remind everyone where they can find you.
You can find me on all my socials. I'm at Real Chris Abel, KrisAbel. Plus, you can go to my website at chrisabel.com.
Always so interesting to chat. Have a fantastic long weekend.